Xenogears, dude. I'll join in now. Everybody in chat gets to drop the all caps Xenogears. Here I am in the mix. One day in the books, about 4 hours of play in the on the YouTube channel. So go over there and check it out. Xenogears, man. Xenogears. That's a Xenogears. This game's awesome. If you're unfamiliar with this game, it's crazy. I mean, it's really just such a... Oh my God, it's like a multi-sensory delight. The graphics are unbelievable. The music is just incredibly immersive and textured, and it just wait. I mean, just here. We're gonna load this save file. I'm gonna step outside into the town. I don't even think I need to. I think it'll play right where we are. Dude. Folks. Welcome to Dazil. The desert oasis. Check this out, Axel. Whoa. You might go like, oh, Dazil looks pretty cool from this angle, but I wish I could see that building on the other side. You can, dude. You can. Full rotating camera, and then you know what? Jump up on here, and you can jump all around this environment. Can I actually get onto the roof? I don't think I can, but it is, it's so incredibly cool. It really is. Really, really captivating storyline so far. We, last stream, accomplished a lot. We're Faye, my man right here, and behind us is Shitan. These are the two members of the party so far, but we've also met a girl named Ellie. Very deeply layered storyline so far. Looks a bit like Final Fantasy Tactics graphics-wise. Same era of Square. So same era of Squaresoft. So, Tactics would be early 1998. This came out in October of 1998. So same year. So you're not too far off. Different staff members, but same company. They probably, you know, were sharing office space. I'm actually not sure if they were all in the same office, but really cool. We are an 18-year-old guy who was dropped off in a village 3 years ago, a village called Lahan, and we don't remember a thing. Our memory is entirely wiped, okay? On the eve of the wedding of two very beloved young members of this village community of Lahan, Gears attacked for reasons that are were unknown at the time. These Gears just started attacking and opening fire in this small town. Faye, who was up at Shitan's house up in the mountains, came down and was compelled by this urge to jump into a mech suit, these Gears, and fight back. In the process of fighting back, suffered a mental breakdown or a blackout and triggered some giant explosion and killed like half of the town themselves. Pretty horrible, pretty sad, pretty crushing. He goes and he meets up with the people who had survived after coming to, and they were like, bro, you're a murderer. Get out. We think you're sick. You come into this village 3 years ago. We don't know who you are. We open our doors to you, and this is how you repay us. And so we have been exiled from the community that took us in as a teen, and we are out in the big open world now, trying to, get a sense of what's going on, find ourselves, get an understanding of the world around us. We ran into a girl in the woods named Ellie, and she referred to us as lambs and surface dwellers, whereas she was a pilot from elsewhere. Okay? And come to find out that she was the one who piloted one of the mechs one of the gears that led to the destruction in Lahan. And Shitan, who joined up with us a little bit later after our exile, was like, Ellie, just get the hell out of here. Faye's got to figure out his own shit. He's got to do it all by himself. The best thing for you is to go, because there's something up with this Faye guy, and he is leaving destruction in his wake, let me tell you. Really compelling, really captivating story so far. A lot of proper nouns, a lot of deep terminology. But at the core of it all, I really like the writing. I really like the bounce to it. There's a lot of words, and it's fun to read, and it's fun to, endear ourselves to these characters. The world is beautiful. The world map traversal, all of the areas that we've been to, the 4 areas that we've been to so far, including this town, have been super nice. I'm really enjoying it. I can show you a couple screenshots of our first stream, thanks to the snapshot feature, where you can take a picture of anything that happens on this stream at any time by sending an exclamation point in chat or following the channel. Remember, this is the moment that you follow the channel. We got a snapshot here for all time, so you can remember that. 4 hours, just crossed the 4-hour mark here. Let me show you some pictures, because there are a few in here that I really love. So everything's in chronological order. This is a flashback to when Faye was introduced and left in the village of Lahan. This is when we were on top of the maid's head and she was walking around and we were moving around with her walking. This was a really nice big swooping vista shot. It was really awesome. This is the wedding dress for the wedding that never was. That's Luca from Chrono Trigger, a fun little nod to a lot of the staff involved in Xenogears was also involved in Chrono Trigger. The script for this game was written by Masato Kato, who co-wrote Chrono Trigger and Radical Dreamers and Chrono Cross. So a lot of that all in here. Just the amount of, in this 3D space, the characters and how they all move around and where you go to interact with them, it feels so much more organic than even a JRPG. Like, I don't know, I on the PlayStation 1, you think of Final Fantasy VII, but my connective, even in something like Okage Shadow King, which we've played on the channel, the way that people move around in this space, the way that people play around in this space is really cool to watch, because they have the pathing routes are really cool. Free movement at 45-degree angles, which is really, really, really sweet. You can kind of follow. It's not like they're just standing in one place. You can stand in front of people and kind of interrupt their moving path, and then when you walk away, they keep going about their business. It's so lively. Story for this game was at various times potential to going to be either Chrono Trigger or FF7. That's all retrospective, but yes, the writing duo that wrote this game initially intended it to either be a Chrono Trigger Universal follow-up or be taken as Final Fantasy VII, but that's neither here nor there. It's all conjecture and it's all interview-based stuff. And I guess the only thing to take away from that statement as a statement is, like, this is, as far as scope is concerned, an A-team dream title. It's massive. You know, it's on par with Sakaguchi and I don't know why I'm blanking on his name right now. Dragon Quest, Yuji Horii. Or, you know, Kitase or any of those, the big head honchos at Square working on the A-team titles. Xenogears is up there in terms of scope and ambition with all of that. Super cool. I'll show you a little bit more before we move on. We haven't even talked about the fighting. The fighting's really neat. You have ability points or attack points that are on a meter on the left-hand side, and you pick, 2 points, 1 point, 3 point, and chain these combo commands. Really cool. You can learn specific death blows and chain them into combos by banking ability points. It's really neat. Cool overworld map. Oh, this. We were in Shitan's homestead up in the mountains, and we came across this. He said, go check this out in the junk shop. It started spinning around playing this song that we seemed to recognize, and cherry blossoms started floating down from the sky. And as soon as we walked out, it shattered. And Shitan was like, oh no, dude. So a little foreboding. Talk about foreboding. We stepped out into the world and we, it goes to show there's really cool anime cutscenes in the game done by Production IG, who did Ghost in the Shell, Path Labor, a bunch of other stuff, really cool stuff. And all of these cutscenes flow really smoothly in the game themselves. It's cool. You'll get dubbed over scenes of stuff that you had already read that get played back with full motion. It's awesome. So we piloted this suit. We had this flashback to, I'm assuming, a young us. I think somebody said Faye, just not drenched in blood, I would say splashed in blood, with an evil ass smirk on your face, and had this breakdown, started blowing up a whole bunch of stuff. The people in the town got eradicated, and we got exiled. Completely exiled, sent out into the world. You can see the village itself is just destroyed, in ruins. And we went into the woods. When we went into the woods, we came across her, Ellie, this mysterious woman, and Faye knew her name. We don't know how, we don't know why yet, but Faye knew her name and had this little flashback where this girl with this little pendant necklace, who we don't know is Ellie or not, maybe they met when they were young, she joined our party. We fought here and there, and then had this other moment where Ellie confronts Faye, calls him a coward, and has her own cowardice moment with a lot of blood splashed around. It's a pretty dark game. And then she storms off into the woods and meets a giant dragon dinosaur. And then we fight the dragon dinosaur with the robot because Shitan shows up with his miraculous flying machine and says, here, use this instead. Drops it off. We fight. All good. Everybody goes to sleep at the campfire. Shitan tells Ellie, you should get out of here. Something's up with Faye. You don't want to be here. And Shitan, and Ellie goes, all right, see ya. And she leaves. And now we're here. We're here in the town of Dazil because we need repair parts for our gear. Our military grade gear that we have come to find is... Can I get all the way up here? What about here? That we have come to find is from one of the two warring factions of Kislev and Ave and Gebler, which is this additional group that has been providing weapons grade like high-grade weapons to the war effort. There's a lot of stuff going on. It's long story short, the gear that Faye piloted is a very, very high quality, rare gear, mech suit that shouldn't have been out in the wild the way that it was. And now we have it. Just a random 18-year-old kid from a village who seemingly has some sort of secret, if not many, that even they don't know about, but people around us do. We talked to the actual, junkyard, and they were like, oh my god, we don't have the stuff for that kind of gear. Are you crazy? You'll have to talk to the HQ, the Ethos HQ, but I don't even know if they're going to be able to help you. That thing's really, really powerful. And then we took a nap, we rested on it, we went out here, we saw this sand buggy, and Shaitan now has the great idea to get this sand buggy for ourselves and engage in some sort of operation. The sand buggy you were waiting for is back. You want to rent it?
Yes, that is right. Do you have any we can rent right now?
Of course. The keys are in the ignition. You can take it now.
Well then, if I may. Faye, I am going into the desert to search for parts for Veltal.
Going to the desert? Doc, are you going to excavate some ruins or something?
The Kislev and Ave armies are confronting each other in the desert all the time. There's talk that their forces often break into battle over the ruins.
What does that have to do with that gear?
If I search the battlefields for the wrecks of such army gear, I should be able to find the parts we need. Besides, Veltal is a Kislev gear, so we need parts from Kislev gears.
But
Faye, you are such a worrier. Things have a way of working out. You do not need to worry so much. Why not go kill some time at the bar until I get back?
Doc. Hey, you letting him go out there alone? Lots of fights break out in the desert. It's a real dangerous place. I've heard about a group of pirates riding around attacking people on a sand cruiser. You really shouldn't let him go out there by himself. You acquired Shohei? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. It was honestly such a cool scene when we were punching that dinosaur. It was doing absolutely nothing, and then he dropped off the mech suit. It was awesome. Are we just going to venture out into the desert and hope that we find him? I guess we'll try. I got one pixel step before engaging in a fight. So this will show you the combat. Oh, you know what? When the stream ended last night, I was closing everything up for the night, and I noticed something in the manual on the page that we had up, and I still think I have the same page up because I changed it. I had something up in the manual that I wanted to show, and it was when we were learning about the combo system. And, so here's the combo system. Here's the next page, status effects, attacks, and then death blow skills, okay? We're just in a combat encounter. I noticed something that will allow us to work smarter, not harder. And that thing is... all of the death blow skills are right there. And they're just in as the image right on the map. So it's all there, at least for Faye. So this at least helps us out a little bit because we know we need 5, 5, 5, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6 in order to get to these points. which we don't have right now, unless that level 9 just gave us our 5th. And I don't know even how we would find that. But anyway, I recognized that last night as I was shutting down the stream. And I was like, oh my God, it's right there. Is this story? Good. Oh, so sick. What are they? Are they Ave gears? I'm worried about Doc. Guess I may as well follow those gears. Oh, I am in control. Dude, this is beautiful, man. Look at this. I still don't have my 5th, so we gotta wait a little while. But I'm just gonna, honestly, I'm just gonna keep doing that. I wonder if there's any timed defense in this. I should check the manual for that. Seems like the kind of thing that would be right for it. But I don't know if that's in the cards. We'll test it out. Still at 4 points. Man, this is so cool. Hell yeah. I don't know why that showed the same picture. Let me make sure it actually took the right picture. It took the right picture, it just didn't show the right picture. So everything's good. Let me see. There we go. It was just a little hiccup. It happens. Because the screen pop-up picture is different than the one that gets posted to Discord. Oh, no, it was the same one. It did freak out. Huh. I'm sorry. It did freak out. Because look, it took a picture of the right one in my capture, like in my folder that has all of them, but it sent the wrong one to Discord. Because that's the one that Broken Quest took. And then, because it says right there, Broken Quest. And then Axel here, this shot. That was weird. I'm sorry. I do have it somewhere. So they are going both to a folder on my computer as well as... I probably shouldn't have been spinning this camera around like crazy, because now I don't know where I'm going. How far has Doc gone? And now I've lost sight of those gears, too. Okay, I think we're okay. What's happening? Huh? That's a cool picture, Axel. What the hell is this? Whoa. What the heck is that thing? Is that falling out of the sky? A different unit? Are they going toward the direction the saucer went? I'd better follow them so as not to lose sight of them. Oh, that's cool. You can see the dust so that you don't get lost. And I still got lost. Oh, no, we're good. These are new guys. Get headbutted? Ave Soldier. Yo, sick. Okay, we're gonna try something new. I want to do a combo. We haven't done one yet. It takes 8 AP to charge up a combo. It's a little overkill, but I still just want to see it for the vibes, you know? I go here to combo and I charge up 2 Raijins and I accept. Boom. 1, 2. 156 damage. What happened to your friend? He took that sand buggy from last stream, if you remember that sand buggy that we were waiting for, and ventured off into the desert to try and see if he could, like, pilfer supplies from fallen gears. Because he's like, there's probably a lot of fighting that goes off in the desert. I'm going to go see if I can sneak in and take the parts that we need from downed gears, like wreckage. And the guy in the place that lent us the gear, the sand buggy, was like, you probably shouldn't let him go off into the, you know, into the desert like that. It's dangerous as hell out there. And so we're now following him out into the desert. The sounds are so punchy, crunchy. It feels really good to like hit boom, boom, boom. Inner healing learned. Yo, new chi unlocked. Oh. Does this desert ever end? It'll get dark soon, so I better hurry up and... Are these the pirates? What's going on here? Gears? A flying saucer? And now these guys? Oh, I hope Doc's alright. Yeah! Whoa! Sorry about that. Just let me borrow this for a while. Yes, dude! Yes, dude! Yeah, absolutely! Hey, wait! Holy! Wow. Okay. Huh? Oh. Whoa. The sense of scale's crazy. What's with you guys? Aren't you overreacting a little for just stealing a motorcycle? Oh? Huh? Ellie in the sassy gear? Oh, Shitan.
Faye, I was looking everywhere for you.
Doc? You're all right.
Yes, of course. Looks like we do not have time to chat. Hey, hurry!
Hurry and do what?
I cannot use Veltal very well. Only you can use its full potential. Hurry up and get on board.
All right. So, this is a statement where I don't want any input, right? I don't want people to go like, well, get ready. I know it's an RPG, and with an RPG, there's a certain amount of territory as far as grinding and downtime and time, like hangout ability time, right? The cool things per minute cadence in this is wild. As far as like the first 3.5 hours of this game, like even just something as small as like, you know, maybe walking through the desert is a little boring for a long time. So let's just steal a motorcycle. Not that you do anything with it, just to kind of take it to do something kind of cool. There's real cool things per minute going on at a very steady clip. Chrono Trigger and pace. Yeah, I mean, it's the same script writer, and if you were watching last stream, I recognized that it had similar like chapter titles. So there was like a chapter like Into the Woods, you know, Meeting the Dock, like little things of that nature. Special options. Okay, I don't have any special options. I mean, there's no reason for me not to engage my booster. I can think of other games that let walking through the desert go on for way too long. Yeah, and you know, obviously, I think there's a time and a place for pretty much everything when it comes to a game. And I could even go so far as to say that the first 3 hours of this game have been so breakneck. If they opened up the desert and made it slow, and you were just fighting around and it was just a low-key thing, I don't think I would have had a problem with it. But having the UFO, having the motorcycle, now we have a mech fight, you have all of this stuff that is just... they're just giving it to you on a silver platter, and I'm really impressed. I don't know how, but I beat them. Uh-oh. Somebody's laughing. What the? Cool things per minute, man. Cool things per minute. What the hell is even this?
Your hot-blooded desire for battle has not been tamed, I see.
And now we got anime. You're the one from Lahan.
Here we go again.
My name is Graf, the Seeker of Power. You certainly showed how much power you had back there in Lahan, didn't you, Faye?
That's cool. Let's get this shot so that the full line is in. There we go. How much power I had. What are you talking about?
A greater power is what I need to fulfill my mission. I sent those gears into that land as a catalyst to awaken the power in you, to make contact with you.
As a catalyst? You mean you caused that intentionally?
That's right. The death of your loved ones, and you powerless against it happening. The grief, the screams from your heart born out of the tragedy. There, that was the catalyst for triggering your power.
You mean you attacked my village just to get me in that gear? Why? Why did the villagers have to die?
Who cares why? It does not matter how many of them died. They were wretched vermin, only living from day to day without ever fulfilling their prescribed destinies. And have you forgotten? You were the one who destroyed the village. I did not lift a finger.
No! I was just trying to save the village and its people. I never intended to destroy it.
Is that really so? Surely you've heard it. It's the very essence of you, the voice of desire from within you that craves destruction.
Shut up! Even if that were true, aren't you still the one who caused it? If you hadn't come, the village wouldn't have suffered the way it did.
Ah, so now you resort to blame. I see. That sounds like something you would say. That's good. Your basic nature remains unchanged.
Crap. He got me. Aw, shoot. You said you need my power? What were you intending to do with it?
You know very well. It is to destroy Mother God.
Destroy God?
Yes, we will destroy God. That is our purpose. That is our destiny.
Don't be ridiculous. I won't get involved in such a thing. If you want to destroy your god or whatever it is you're on about, do it by yourself. Grab that one. I'll give little pauses for if somebody snaps a picture in the middle of a text line and it pops up on screen and it's like half a word. I'll make sure to pause for a second so that people can get the full sentence. And then I can go in and I can, clean it up a little bit on the back end so that we get the full sentences when they're there.
Oh, you resemble your father.
My father? You mean my dad? You know my father? That's a sick line. That's so good, man. Oh, I love this line. This is so good.
That was a most delightful scream. I was enthralled by it. Nothing is more beautiful than a scream of death.
What did you do to my father? What happened between you two?
Do you really wish to know? There's no use in you knowing it now.
What?
Your power is still beneath that needed for my purposes. Anything unusable must be tried until it becomes suitable.
What? I'm with you, man. What in hell is that?
What will you do, Faye? If you die here, then so be it. You may indeed gain some happiness from not knowing, but surely that's not what you want. If you want to know the truth, and that is what you want, isn't it, Faye? Then this is what to do. You must show me that you have attained the level of strength I require. To do that, you must destroy others by using your own strength. Then you will gain all that was lost in exchange for that scream of death. Ah, ha, 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 ha.
Oh, he's out of here. See ya. Wait! We're not finished talking yet! Hell yeah. Oh, ew. All right, so we got 1038 fuel. I think we can just boost. Get a little stronger with it. And worry about the fuel later. I mean, it might be a mistake, but... Okay, so that does nothing. Counter slurp. Ah, fuck. See if this does anything. $22 damage. And we're getting counter slurped. I don't know if 22 damage is enough for what we want to do. I got none of these. I mean, I guess we just go. I'll keep doing it. I don't care. What is attack level? I don't know. It was at 0 before, and now it's at 1. So I don't know. It was at 0 in the last fight. Let me see. Indicates the current attack level of the selected gear. The gear's attack level accumulates each time an attack command is performed. When it reaches a certain attack level, powerful gear attacks may be performed. So if I keep punching, that number's gonna bump up. And he's just gonna keep slurping. So if I charge, what does that do? It costs. Still at 1. I'm gonna turn off the boost. Okay, 22 damage I can deal with. See, that's doing 0 right now. But he's absorbing fuel like crazy. He's slurping me down. Still at attack power 1. That's fine. Do that as much as you want. Still at 1. Hyper mode 0%. Battle command ring, gear HP, AT time gauge, fuel gauge. This is what I'm looking at, by the way. Status window, fuel gauge, attack level, current fuel. Graphical representation of gear battle. Restore gear defense. I don't need to do that yet. I mean, this does good damage. And by good, I mean it does some. And I'm running out of fuel fast. But I can charge it back like this. So long as he doesn't counter slurp too much. I don't mind him doing damage right now. That's fine. I'm still up. So this gives 50. And that saps 60. Still looking at attack level 1. When it reaches a certain... Each time an attack command is performed, this accumulates. When it reaches a certain level, powerful attacks may be performed. Still at 1. Power output is 40. When you choose an attack command, a reference to the buttons on the PlayStation controller appears in the center of the screen. The triangle, square, and X buttons are the 3 attack buttons, while the circle button is the end cancel button. Depending on the attack buttons pressed, the amount of fuel used and the inflicting damage of the attacks will vary. Pay close attention, blah, 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 blah. You accumulate 1 attack level each time you attack the enemy. If you use an attack that is less than or equal to the current attack level displayed, an additional death blow will become available. Once an additional death blow attack is used, the attack level will return to 0. To raise the attack level, make sure that you end an attack without performing any additional death blow attacks. A guide as to which buttons to use in order to perform the gear's additional death blow attacks will be displayed at the bottom right-hand scan of the screen. Blah, 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 blah. You can recharge a small amount of fuel. If gear runs out of fuel, do not perform any attacks until you refuel it. You're allowed to use optional equipment or weapons that have been pre-equipped. Booster takes 1 attack turn to turn it on. More fuel will be consumed, but the gear's attack speed will increase, allowing the next pace faster. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, I mean, this is the only thing I do that does damage right now. And I'm not super worried about the EP at this current moment. But if he keeps slurping like this, I'm going to run out of fuel eventually. And he's getting 2 attacks in at this point. Yeah, he's getting 2 attacks in before I can even get 1. Which really sucks. I mean, it's cool, don't get me wrong. There's something to crack in this fight that I can't crack, because 22 damage doesn't feel like the answer. You know what I'm saying? Out of fuel. What? No, I wasn't. I have 144. Yeah, and there's no... I was wondering if you could, like, target, like, its tail. Or, you know, like, the center thing. It doesn't seem like you can. There's no additional, like, selection thing. I mean, I can charge, but I don't really care. This is my last, so I'm just gotta charge. I gotta do something. Because he's just gonna slurp that down. I don't mind him attacking. Charge this up. We'll do a 30 fuel hit. Still hitting for 0. And now I'm going to get counter slurped. I guess I just don't understand what's going on. I don't necessarily want to boost. Oh, there's something. I was able to get 2 hits in there. Oh, interesting. So I can use more fuel. Why was I able to do that? I just started pressing triangle a bunch instead of just pressing X once. Now my attack level is back down. Now it's back up. So I can use this now. Okay, and that did 45 damage. It's dead. Okay. So I'm understanding it a little bit. When your attack level is 1, that's its cap for the moment. For right now. And then you can use one of your death blows that you've learned from your on-foot ventures, your on-foot combat. In this case, it's Raigeki, which we've already learned. And as Raigeki, when I'm on foot, it's triangle X. Or X triangle, I don't remember. But here it's triangle triangle, so it's different.
Faye, are you all right? Faye?
I'm fine. The gear seems to be broken, though.
I'm so glad that you are unharmed. The gear had only temporary repairs made on it. They were not made to survive an outright battle like that. Faye? Oh no! The Ave military, not now! Faye, I think we should remain calm. Faye?
Oh, he's going through something. He's learned too much. He was like me last night. Too many proper names. He's like, I'm just gonna call things early. Yeah, get me on the Zamboni. I can't take it. It's cool the death blow names are in Japanese instead of being translated. I can go both ways with it because I don't know what the fuck Raigeki means. It's just like, it's a whole bunch of actual proper names and very descriptive language, and then Raigeki. But it does sound fucking cool, right? And I think it fits the martial arts stuff. Oh, here we go. Speaking of martial arts stuff. Hey, I wasn't too far off with my voice. Hey, it's not bad. It'd be better. Oh. Was that the village leader? Don't answer that. Looked like he had the village elder mustache, the Lahan mustache.
How are you, Faye? Did you sleep well?
Huh? Well, sort of.
Sorry I messed up. I was careless. That gear is a top-secret experimental model from Kislev. It was only natural that Ave would also be madly searching for it. Faye? Are you hurt? You do not look so well.
Well, I suppose you could say I was hurt.
That man in black spoke of your father's fate. Is that what is wrong?
There's that too, but it's the other stuff he said. What happened at Lahan? It was all planned to get me to ride in that gear, or so he claimed. That's got me worried. Oh, I'm in control. Hey, I got good news. I can remove a couple blocked terms from the stream. I've had blocked terms moderated, waiting until they show up naturally. So everyone in chat, feel free to say kill God and killing God now. I had those restricted so that anybody wouldn't come in here and go, "You excited to kill God?" So the blocked term bingo has 2 that have been lifted. Unfortunately, you still cannot say fun fact, second disc, disc 2, or plenty of other names that will be coming up. But you can say kill God now. I thought about it because I used to do a lot of blocked terms on Twitter. I say fun fact stays banned forever. Yeah, fun fact and Easter egg. We didn't think about Easter egg yesterday. Easter egg is another funny one to ban. I used to on Twitter, because I don't like game leaks. You know, I was a big E3 guy, and I think that there's a lot of stock and excitement that goes into like the advertising campaign of a game, and being able to reveal something in the vessel that they're ready to reveal it, right? And so I always used to block leaked, reportedly, Schreier, Grub. I actually deleted my Twitter. But I could at one point. Maybe I have it in my pictures somewhere. Hang on. Let me see if I have my full set of blocked. 42 results. Are any of these my Twitter blocks? Doesn't look like it. Text found. 32 items. Let me see. Hang on. Here it is. Ready? Here they are. Jason Schreier, Jeff Grubb. According to was blocked. Any tweet that started with according to was immediately filtered out. Grubs, leaked, leaks, reportedly, rumors, set to was blocked. Sources. That one's very funny to me. Just sources. Why Grub? Jeff Grubb he's made it his entire brand at this point. He does Jeff Grubb's summer game mess, where he just leaks the stuff that, and I like Schreier a lot too. Don't get me wrong. It's nothing against those guys. It's they've got loose lips as far as like their industry connections are concerned, because they have a different understanding of the process than I do, right? Jason Schreier is so business minded that the product is just a product. You know what I mean? He does incredible work with regards to talking about workplace conditions and everything at these companies. But at the same time, he's the type of dude that'll say like, yeah, crazy stuff's happening over at Rockstar. They canceled whatever, X, Y, and Z. And then a whole bunch of other articles will run Rockstar working on X, Y, and Z, but maybe facing cancellation. And it's like, I don't want to know about it. I'm good. Listen, love ya. You know, I think you do great work. But for my purview right now, I really like when something gets to get unveiled. And then at the time that I had these, I also had Miyazaki blocked, Elden Ring, From Software, from Dark Souls blocked. But yeah. So I've put myself in those shoes here, and I reached out to a couple people that have beaten this game and just said, hey, are there any blocked terms, like just proper nouns that mean nothing to me right now, but will just be a first line of defense in filtering out some people that just want to run their mouth and ruin things for me? And actually Kill God was one that I put in, because I put two and two together about like religious stuff, and I went like, well, let's just nip that one in the bud. And you know what? In defense of people, nobody dropped it. There were no occurrences of kill God or killing God, so kind of cool. I'm curious if I pause there, does the timer stop? I think it does. 4:46:05 or 6. And then I just wait. And then I start. No, it doesn't seem like it would. We have a running tally of how many we catch in the filters. Yeah, it will say occurrences on my end. And so we've had a disc 2 caught, and we've had a fun fact caught. But I don't really want to look at them too much, just because I don't want to commit those proper nouns to any sort of memory. What's up, Morgan? To get you to ride in that gear. Doc, before the village was destroyed, I lived without doubting myself. But it's different now. I don't know who I am. I've never felt like this before. Well, we cannot do anything as long as we are prisoners, even if we wanted to. Let us rest a little. Maybe it will sort out your feelings a little. Let's talk more. Are you worried about your father? All I know is what the maids at my home in Lahan told me. One night, a strange masked man carried me to Lahan. I was heavily wounded at the time. In my delirium, I called out for my father. That's all they could tell me about my background. I don't remember anything of my father or of my past, so I guess I'm not really all that lonely or sad. Keep me talking. Doc, why didn't I notice that I had no memories up until now? There's nothing more to say. Banning all permutations of Final Fantasy VII. You might not be wrong. It has been a very popular direct connection. Here, hang on. That's the cable that I used. If you ever see that happen, if it goes purple, that's how I have this set up with this cable. I had to take a quick break to figure out what was going on with the inputs. First, the visuals were messing up, and then I was getting no audio, but it looks like we're all back, so there's probably a little hiccup in the VOD, but we're back now and everything's good. Doc, before the village was destroyed, I lived without doubting myself, but it's different now. We already read all this. I don't know who I am. I've never felt like this before. And he's going to tell us to go to bed. And then I want to say no. I want to talk a little more. And I want to just run until we've exhausted the dialogue. And then we'll be good. Strange masked man, heavily wounded at the time of my delirium. I called out for my father. Ba 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 ba. PS1 and PS2 were such cool era of games. They were. I think it's a sweet spot as far as hardware technical development times and spectacle and scope. I think you can still make a giant, sprawling, massive scope thing because you can offset it with, you know, graphics such as these, or just the design infrastructure of these consoles allowed for a smoother workflow. Whereas now, the nature of projects, and of course they still exist, right? Something like Baldur's Gate 3 and Elden Ring are massive, massive, massive in scope projects. However, they take a lot longer, right? You really don't get them at the cadence that you used to. And, you know, it's not to make one better than the other. I love the turning animations. So if I turn from right to left, and that's just me tapping the button, they give a full, it's like Dota 2. Everybody has a turn speed. Let's head to bed. How are you doing, Pork Tree? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Xenogears, man. It's really good. It's really good. Good idea. With that being said, though, CRISPR Bird, and to kind of break out of the kayfabe of the launch day mindset, I am excited to see this guy. I believe, is it Tetsuya Takahashi? Is that? Yes. Yes, Tetsuya Takahashi is the writer-director of this. I'm excited to see his visions blossom through Xenosaga, which is a 3-episode endeavor. Now Xenoblade Chronicles, which has 3 games, plus Xenoblade Chronicles X. He's still doing the damn thing. You know what I mean? He hasn't really slowed down much at all. He's still cooking in this thematic zone, which I think is really cool. All right, nap time.
It was him. No mistake, that was no coincidence. Could it be that we are approaching the time of the gospel?
I never played anything after Xenogears. I should. Okay, then this.
Whoa! Yes, the gospel. We are the people expelled from paradise, forced to live on the cruel surface of the earth. We who fill this land will once again return to the presence of God in paradise and live there eternally. That is the time of the gospel. That time is at hand. We, the gazelle, must find God's resting place by then and resurrect him. That is our final prayer.
Our final prayer?
Our final prayer. To escape from the fate that was determined at our genesis.
Majesty, is this the end?
Whoa, look at this. Bingo! Just as the report said. An Ave transport. And look what we have on top. Oh! No mistaking it. That's a new Keyslave model. It has to be the stolen gear everyone's after. You want to grab this one? I'll hold here for you, Polycubic. I'll hold here for you. Whatever the case, there's no way we're going to let that Shakan guy have it. Gunner! Turret A Anton and Turret B Belta can initiate their ectropimpometers 20 seconds after opening their hatches. Franz! I don't hear anything other than the flowing sound of the sand. No suspicious radar activity detected. Marseille! Matreya's units are on standby at the catapults. They'll all be able to launch 1 minute after we resurface. Good. Let's do it. Batcon, level 1. Surface combat ready. Torpedo room ready. Anti-gear guns ready. Navigation and engineering are also ready. Young Master, what is happening? What was the alarm all about? Not again. Young Master, hold on a second. Battle stations, everyone! Surface navigation, begin operating the sand pump. Prepare to fire starboard cannons upon surfacing. Young Master, Young Master. Trim to the right. The wind is strong up there and we may be blown off balance. Jericho, hand the helm over to me. Look, what is that? Yo! A sand cruiser?
It must be those desert pirates.
Can I pause? CRISPR? Can we have a one-on-one conversation for a second? You've shown your hand. You did say, I never played anything after Xenogears. So you knew this was a sand submarine. You're officially on leading question probation. Because you did also ask earlier, what does attack level mean? And that prompted Hearts to send a thinking face, which makes me feel like I'm a lab rat. When someone else in chat goes, oh, interesting, chat might be asking the right questions. Yes, let me write that down and see how our test subject fares now. I don't remember much. Listen. You're on leading question probation. No. It's okay. Don't be sorry. It happens to the best of us. Hearts should know way better. That I was bubbling resentment for the past 45 minutes about that thinking face. I'm glad that we have an escape valve that's not directed at Hearts. The thinking face is what set me off, but the retrospective, I haven't played anything since Xenogears, it was like all the past just went flooding back to me. It was like, what do you mean? What does attack level do? What do we mean? And next thing you know, it all makes sense. What's up, Minky Moo? Nothing. Check out this sand submarine. Look at this thing. If it hasn't happened to me, am I not one of the best of us? Pork Tree, I believe it's happened to you one way or another. One time in a different stream, the first comment I had about the game being played came off as being a leading question, and I got timed out immediately. I'd never played the game before, so I never went back to that stream. You should try going back to that stream. Speaking from experience, speaking as somebody that does that, I don't think caution is necessarily a negative attribute. And he doesn't even stream anymore. Okay. But from my perspective, a leading question in that zone, first off, I'm not much of a timeout immediately kind of person. But secondarily, if I had a little bit more confidence to do that, if we just follow the first, probably your fault. Too many of these fucking leading questions. I can't even play a damn game in peace. I'm done. I'm working at Wendy's. Launch day. Right? No, zero. And that goes for anybody here. We're hanging out. We're having a good time. It's just one of those things, you know? If I blew that fight, I blow that fight. I was frankly robbed of that moment right there to go, holy shit, it's a sand submarine. People tend to take it really personal if they get timed out or get a message deleted. It's hard not to. People do. I deleted a message not too long ago and then apologized like immediately after, but the person was already gone. I straight up deleted a message and then was like, hey man, no hard feelings. You know how it is. I you know. And they were already gone. Alternate firing between A, Anton, and B, Belter. Calculating adjustments. Aw, yeah! Switch modes over to salvos after the initial shots. Let's slow them down. Get ready to give them a spanking they won't forget. Young master, please wait. It may just be a requisitioned ship, not a warship. Let me handle this. Whether it's a warship or not, it's carrying me to a new gear. Whatever, I paraphrased. Gunner, let him have it. Oh! Judging by the angle, it seems as if a gun blast has made a hole in the hull. We will probably sink within minutes. A few minutes? Doc? It is locked. Somebody, free us! Ah! Oh, sick. Let's get out of here, Doc.
Since when has this place been safe?
Wow, Jack. Astute as ever. Frankly, unbelievable. This is so cool. So, for those that aren't holding the controller, which is everybody except for me, I'm auto moving because everything is flowing and the sand is coming up.
Whew, that was close.
Whoa, a lot of folks here. Ukikumo. Bam. Yo, dude. And you just got this boring ass Raijin. Oh, fire from the engine room. Great album title. Check this out. Huh. Oh, up and down. Man, that's so cool. He's got 1 AP banked. Oh no, he's earning AP at the end of an attack. Oh, because it costs 3 and the the death blow costs 3 and I have 4 units of... Right? No, it costs 4. Maybe I have 5 now. Maybe I leveled up. Yo, what's up, pig? Oh, up and down. Maybe I got a 5th point. That would be cool. I saw in my YouTube recommended videos the Go Off King's edited name
Are
change.
you out of your mind?
Go Off King's edited name change video, and I saw that you got the superstar treatment right on the front of the thumbnail. Congratulations for whatever it's worth. Doc, where did you go, Doc?
Faye, can you hear me? I'm moving the crane towards Velto's cockpit. Hurry! Go up the crane to Velto. We're going under fast.
I got you, Doc. But when we're done, you hurry up there too, okay? Stefan still uses that name on Steam and it makes you furious? Because you were cursed with it and your curse is not their costume? Oh! Whoa! Oh, you won it. Oh. Is not a curse of a name. That's true. That's true. That's true. Pig going Super Saiyan is a killer name for sure. This is so cool. Look at this. Look, everybody. Everybody pay attention. You see what I'm saying, man? Cool things per minute. Off the charts, dude. Here we go again. You and I seem to have a fated relationship. The colors. I think that's one thing Behemoth mentioned, but I haven't talked about enough. The palettes are crazy, man. Come on, Doc. Over here. Hurry up. His ankles and feet must hurt so bad. They got anime ankles. Woo!
Ready?
Whoops. Are you okay, Doc?
Well, Dr. Shitanazuki, feels like you have sacked your saccules and tickled your utricles enough for one lifetime. Wow. Dizzy.
Okay, sure. Yeah, sorry about that, Doc. I didn't have time to open up the cockpit. You really okay, Doc?
Hey, I was only joking. Riding in the hand was not so bad. I can see what is so good about this top-secret experimental keyslave machine.
Yeah, when I started it up, it began doing all kinds of stuff by itself. The environmental response system and weight reduction hovering kicked in straight away, automatically.
Really? Amazing.
Save yourselves, but leave your friends to sink in a sea of sand. Don't you believe in comradeship?
Huh?
Is this Eye Patch Man? So cool. He's awesome. It's not very manly of you two to leave your platoon to die while you run away in a gear, you know? You can get the full line of dialogue if you want. I'm implementing a new system where if a line of dialogue is cut off midway from your picture, I'll let you get the full shot before I advance. I just got an MSI claw and I'm over here half tempted to make Xenogears the first game I play on it. It just looks so cool. You should. You should. Have you ever watched Gurren Lagann? I have. There are folks doing a game club, like parallel play. There might be people sitting, lurking, and playing it themselves right now. Wait, one moment. We're not Ave soldiers. Can't you make a better plea for your life? You come jumping out of an Ave ship and claim that you're not Ave soldiers? Stop trying to fool me. I tell you it's true. How pathetic are you? Even if you're the pettiest of soldiers, how about showing a little spine and put up a decent fight? Stop it. I'm telling you, I'm no soldier. I don't want to fight. How nauseating. Why don't you stop grumbling, leave the gear, and run away? Oh, he's got whips. Oh! For someone who doesn't want to fight, you're quite powerful. I see. An all-environment model, so that's it, huh? Now I want it even more. All right, bro. Well, lock in. Wild smile. Accuracy and evasion down. Okay. 214, nice. Boom. Oh. Dude, I'm kicking in overdrive. Dude, leave me alone, man. I'm boosting. My accuracy is being just rocked. That's fine. I still get the attack level. I'm just trying to move as fast as possible because I don't know how the active time works. Oh, huh? Oh no, this is not good. In the heat of battle, I go get caught in quicksand. Darn, me of all people. Damn, it's all your fault. Boy, are you going to get it later, so be darn ready. Why? Literally. I love that, dude. Oh. Cool things per minute, man. The CTPM. Hey, come down here now. I'm not gonna kill you. All I want is for you to leave this gear. Huh? Hey. You're not an Ave soldier. Yeah, I told you that in my intercom transmission earlier. You're the one who refused to listen to me, right? Sorry. Yeah, I remember you were saying something like that. I went off half-cocked and thought you were the enemy. My name is Bart. I'm the pirate that works this territory. Hey, can I say one other thing? We don't get to pick the names, and I think that's cool. I like an RPG that says, no, the name is the name. You know? Yeah, this is Bart, bro. My name is Faye. I was arrested for no apparent reason, shoved into that Ave transport ship, and was nearly going to be sent to a concentration camp until you went and blew the thing to blazes. Anyway, I'm just glad to have been able to survive. I see. Well, I'm glad I at least helped you out a little. But I didn't expect a civilian like you would be riding in a military gear. Besides, this gear is a brand new model. I've never seen this type before. Let's just say that a lot of things have happened. It wasn't like I wanted to pilot it. Where are we, anyways? Looks like we fell into one weird place. I've never heard of huge stalactite caves such as this existing under the desert before. What? You don't know anything, do you? Where are you from? The desert only covers around 1,000 sharls of the outer layer of the earth. The stratum underneath that consists of igneous rock. From a sea of trees to a sea of sand, and now a stalactite cave. What's next? What are you talking about? Oh, nothing. Never mind. We're in trouble. Look, the hole we fell through has disappeared, and we better find some other way out. So you want to call a truce for now? At least until we find an exit and get out of here? Yeah, agreed. First, we gotta find the way out of here, so let's get going. Nice, Axel. Whew! Thank God! I didn't want to dry up and die up in the desert. Hey, you, I know you're tired, but don't go any further than there. Shut up, you sunk our ship, and don't you forget that. No, you shut up. Just be thankful that you were saved. Excuse me. Is there anyone who's almost dead with no arms or legs or in need of an abdominal operation? No? Well, that's depressing.
I see. So your young one has not just been shooting at anything and everything then, Sigurd?
Yes, he actually calculated this attack, or so he says. As you can see, no one has died this time either. Sigurd, sir! The collection of the goods and soldiers for the Ave transport is almost complete. We still can't locate the young master. General Maitreya's platoon will scout around again. Okay. I'm counting on you. Yes, sir. Since I'm part of the unit, I'll also excuse myself.
So what happened to this young one you call master?
He fell into an underground cave with that other guy in a gear. It's near an old excavation site, and he's riding in a gear, so he'll probably be able to come up somehow. We'll try to find him for a while, and if that doesn't work, then we'll wait for him at our meeting point.
You seem to trust him a lot.
Trust him? Yeah, I trust he'll get us into trouble. But I never thought I would meet you here, Hugh.
It is not coincidence. It is an inevitable consequence, I assume.
Hugo, are you saying something is about to happen? Me when something is about to happen? How cool, man. Just bask in the glow of that sound. Hell yeah. Welcome to the squad for now, Bart. Hey, did anybody get really fucked up? You know, maybe your legs have been blown off and I can help out? No, that's cool. I got enough hob jerky to go around if you want some. You don't need any. How does jumping work in these? Just a regular jump. No real boosters or anything. Ooh. No real sounds on these. I'm surprised. I'm surprised we're not getting like a... You know? Take one of these. Boom. Take one of these. Boom. Like that, Foley? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Tin Robo. Coming at you. Get chain whipped. Actually, thank you for the follow. Always remember, me beating my first 2 tin robots is the moment you followed the channel. And Bart leveled up. Hey, good luck. Oh yeah, I remember Mech Assault. I had a kid in school that was obsessed with the Mech Assault games. I have the first Mech Assault game on the list. Technically Mech Warrior. Hey, Faye! My sensors are responding to something. There appears to be a quite large cavern on the other side of here. If we can get rid of this rock, but I don't think that's possible. Oh, it's possible, bro. We just gotta take that freaking bomb that's up on the top of that deal. Just gotta follow along here, maybe? No, it doesn't seem like the move. My friends and I were ranked first in the Mech Assault leaderboards. Yo, that's crazy. Uh-oh, the Medusoid is charging. They got Miku hair. I mean, we got Gears, but we got Bart. No, why isn't it letting me do the death blow? Oh, I didn't need to. Oh, that's kind of kind. Level 14, baby. Dude, we're leveling up in these mech suits. Do you have no sound effects for the gears moving about in the dungeon too? Yeah, I got no sound effects. I was doing my own Foley for a minute there. Did this happen to you? I'm assuming you saying 2 makes it sound like yes. Okay, then I'm not worried about it. I wasn't even worried about it earlier. But now I'm definitely not worried about it. Oh, there's the... Hey, this is huge. What can we do with this? I doubt you can break it. I guess we could try pushing it. Wait, no matter how you look at it... What the heck are you doing? Hurry up and help. They're so strong. I was totally worried. Yeah, I understand. We can get by if we help each other. Let's keep it up so we can get out of here. The hydromechanic pipe for my knee joint's on the verge of breaking down. Yo, what's up, Street? Yo, what's up, Aimlessly Alive? Hello, hello, are you biking? Is it a beautiful day there, too? I went on a really nice walk today. What's up, Street? Welcome in, Raiders. Welcome to Xenogears. Hope you're doing well. Hope your night's going well. Happy Tuesday. It's all because of that fall from the ceiling, followed by pushing this mega colossal boulder. It won't be funny if my gear malfunctions in a huge cavern like this. And I'm proud I got the raid commands to work. Hell yeah. I didn't get a chance to formally congratulate you for the last one because it was as I was getting ready to stream. Aimlessly Alive, congratulations. Getting a raid command to work is a huge step, and your moderator abilities are second to none. Getting 2 in a row like this, unbelievable stuff. Can we get a round of applause for Aimlessly Alive, everyone? Jeff Keighley, take it away.
Video game.
Just imagine he goes, aimlessly alive. Especially for a boomer, you know? Hey, listen, I understand. Welcome in, Raiders. Hello. We're playing Xenogears over here. If you're unfamiliar with me, I'm Capralog. I used to be Goated Quest, if you remember the Goated Quest name. I'm a first playthrough streamer with a focus on game history and playing every game like it's launch day. I try to go in with nothing but what you would have been excited for if you were flipping through old game magazines back in 1998, just eagerly anticipating this giant robot, polygonal world, sprite model, full rotation RPG that's a follow-up to Final Fantasy VII. And let me tell you, it's delivering in spades. It's incredibly cool. I've been talking about it. The cool things per minute cadence in this game is off the charts. Everywhere you turn, it's just like giving you something cool to do, something cool to see, some plot revelation, some character, even things that like don't matter, like a scene transition where like you could walk, but your character steals a motorcycle and rides it on the sand instead, just to be cool. You know, you never actually control the motorcycle. It's just like a game that operates on a cool factor that's really just a sight to behold and a hell of a lot of fun to play. I hope everybody's doing well. We're going to get back into things here. Thank you so much. Folks, if you guys aren't following Respectable Street, you absolutely should be. Great streamer, great dude, great pal. Those biking streams on the weekdays or, you know, at times when they're not sitting at their computer doing a stream, their typical sit at the computer stream time, Friday nights, and Friday, or sometimes it slips to Saturday, but just a great time. If you recognize a lot of the names here, you'll recognize a lot of the names there. The music guessing game show, that was a lot of fun. I'd do that again. But we'd need like more 2007 to like 2011 pop music representation. Or like albums that got best new music on Pitchfork between the years of 1998 and 2017. I could probably do those too. Your friends won't come and help us? It'd be a waste of time waiting. They probably won't come. But aren't they your friends? We believe in a liberal upbringing. They'll think we can escape by ourselves. I wonder if Doc's okay. Don't worry about the man you were with. I'm sure our guys saved him by now. What is it? We wouldn't have fallen in here if you had only listened to me. Oh, don't blame it on me, man. You should have surrendered instead of challenging me. All I wanted was your gear. Don't be ridiculous. You're the one who blindly attacked me. What else was I supposed to do? I thought I might die if I didn't fight you. I was taking it easy on you. Couldn't you tell? And you're a bit dense. Don't lie to me. I know you were serious. What? You want some? Let's have it out. Right here, right now. Hey, wait. Settling it right here comes first. I won't be able to get anything done until we settle this once and for all. I thought you wanted a truce for now. Getting out of here should come first. Once we're out of here, then I'll fight you all you want. So let's hurry up and move on out of here. I don't like you very much. Damn it. I'll get you when we get out of here. I love this guy. He's awesome. Oh. I have to individually attack all of them? Why can't I just do like a leg sweep? Wild smile. Oh, that's not what we want either. Get smacked? The hell did he just do to me? Smack him around a little bit. Extra armor? Kind of cool. Hang on. Oh. Let's see. Equip. Oh, gear. Gear. Actually, I got a leather hat. Red mail. Whoa. It seems almost cruel to fight people who don't have a mech. Yeah, I understand. I was surprised. I can do this. Wait. Bart's still in his. That's so cool. Okay, get back in. Gear option. Abilities. No, equip. Here we go. Extra armor and old circuit increases response and defense. Oh, my response goes way up with that thing. Extra armor +1. AC increases agility in desert. We're not in the desert right now, so maybe you can get some extra defense. Prevents camera damage. Well, that's kind of cool. I just got to remember to put that back on. Maybe we do this. Just kind of rip him off. You know? If he doesn't stay in our party, we've kind of ripped him off. Check over here just for safekeeping. Gold nugget. See, I'm glad I did that. All right. He's actually massive Goliath. Whoa. This poor Medusoid. Wham. Oh, actually, he's good. Poor me. Damn, he heard me talking shit. Wham. We got a Bart level up. I can't unsee the Miku hair. Neither can I. If you're stuck with it, so am I. All right. Boom, boom, boom. Nice. Chain whip. Hell yeah. Another extra armor. I want to see if I have any items that can regain a Hob steak. I mean, obviously that's not going to work. So, hang on. I'm curious about gear movement. Death blow skills, fields and dungeons, battles, gear. Selecting the gear option takes you to a screen that informs you the present status and abilities of the character's gears. HP, FL, which is fuel units remaining, gear weight, attack force, defense, ether ability, defense. Response is value to be added to the character's hit percentage or accuracy to determine the accuracy of the gear's attack. The higher this value is, the more accurate the character's gear attacks will be. Agility, ether amplification, get on or off, gear option abilities, equip, weapon, accessories. If I run out of fuel out and about, as far as like a rhetorical question, can I only refill fuel in combat by using my charge ability? Don't want the answer. I'm curious if there's, because I have 594 fuel right now out of a total of 1,200. Refueling that, I wonder what the precedence is. If it's just something, whoa, who are you? The activation site number 8, gear number 3. Tell current situation, surrounding area info. Oh. There's a barrier wall in the southeast of Terrace Stones that was built to stop the shifting of the sand. So southeast is that way. Until the barrier reopens, please assemble at the shelter located to the east of the barrier wall. What's with this gear? It's well maintained for a gear just left lying around like this. Tell current situation. Sand sensors have detected an abnormal amount of sand. The sand barrier south of Terrace Stones has been sealed to prevent sand from entering the excavation site. I see. So that way would probably take us to what's been sealed off. So let's go in typical RPG fashion. Let's just check the wrong way first. I hear something. Waterfall Grotto sand sensor. Okay. Oops. Oops. I'm glad this has pictures. Did you see the revelation that I had with the pictures? Were you here for that? See, because he's gonna need some help soon. Iron G-Whip. Whoa, cool, cool, cool. Here. Equip. Iron G-Whip. Nice. And now let's go over to that. What the hell are you? Holy shit. Oh. Mayfly. Ew, dude. So I know I have, but this restores gear defense, not fuel. That's helpful. Okay, that did some damage. Wow, this is haunting. 226 damage. Jeez. I guess I don't need to do a big attack like that for the rev up hit. Okay, we're gonna do an inner healing. Didn't do anything. Oh, it just increased defense. It didn't increase actual, like, armor. Got it. Dude, we might be in trouble. I don't mind you doing that, just so long as you don't hit me. They said that there was a refueling station established to the east of the door. So hopefully we get there and we have an ability to refuel and re-armor. Wow, this is wild. Really strong. Again, I'm not too worried about defense like that. Nice. It's getting weakened. Having a dedicated weak stance was really sweet. Honestly, not the payout I was expecting. I was expecting something more than that. 700 XP and an extra armor +1 is cool, but really not what I anticipated from that. Kind of crazy. Okay, we got to go back. I discovered something in the instruction manual that's pretty cool. Who'd have thought there would be someone living in a place like this? Let's check it out. John, I know you're playing along. I discovered something in one of the pictures that if you don't want to know it, just turn the screen off for a second and mute the stream for a second. But it's in the manual. I had the manual up from last stream, and as I was getting everything set up for the end of the night, I saw this page, skills and weapons. All lists on the next few pages of samples. You may find additional items as you play. Deathblow skills, Fae, Ellie, Shaitan, blah, 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 blah. Those are all of Faye's Deathblow skills. Just in the manual. Triangle X, triangle, triangle X, square X, triangle, triangle, triangle X, triangle, square X, square, triangle X, XX, triangle, 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 triangle X, triangle, triangle, square X, triangle, square, triangle X, square, triangle, triangle X, and square, square X. I'm assuming there's going to be more to come. But if there's not, there they are. Some don't have numbers. I know. I know. I don't know what that means. I don't know what any of it means, but there it is. All right, we got to get up here. Oh. Dude. The manual is incredibly thorough. We're in trouble, man. Dude. I don't know. I mean, we might lose here. Because I can get more fuel, but I don't know about getting more armor. There's our save point. So we should just rush there. Because if things go wrong, we can always just come back to this point. And now we want to get off. That's so cool. That's so cool. Hey, Faye! This is a surprise. There's someone living in this place.
It's been a while, but I thought I could hear the sound of gears.
Oh, maybe it's like one of those reverse things of like the mosquito tone, where like as you get older, you can't hear it anymore. And the sound of the gears can only be heard if you're old as hell. I assume they're yours?
Well, anyway, come on back in here and make yourself at home.
What's up, Dappy? I once again stopped in to say hi and make some asinine comments about something or another. Here we go. Robots. Anyway, I hope you're having a good playthrough. I am. We can agree together. If you think that they're asinine, you don't have to make them, man. I'm happy to see you regardless. Thank you for hoping I'm having a good playthrough. I hope you're doing well, dude. How's your Tuesday been? What'd you have for dinner? At the same time, feel free. I know that the asinine comments, it's how we kick off the entrance to chat, but listen. If you're going through a little crisis of faith about the way you enter chats, it's not too late to rebrand and take up empathy and take up just earnestness. I guess empathy is the wrong word. Earnestness was the word I was looking for. You can just come in and say, hey, man. I won't be like, where the hell's my dappy asinine comment?
Yeah, I could use some more attention to myself.
It's been a long time since my last visitor. What happened? Did you fall from the surface?
I guess that's it.
I see. Well, that's too bad. I can tell from the sound that you both ride good gears, but the legs seem to be playing up a bit.
You mean you can tell what's wrong just by the sound of its footsteps?
Oh, it's easy to know what's wrong with gears by the sounds they make. My guess is that one of them needs a new hydro-mechanic pipe in its joints. It's making a nasty sound. Oh, it must be hard to walk with, too. And by the way, the name's Balthazar.
but you can call me Old Man Bal. What's up, Old Man Bal? I like Old Man Bal. Oh, yeah? So looks like we've got a real fanatic here, huh? What's an old man like you doing in a place like this? I guess you can call me a fossicker. Or a collector of things. Take it into consideration, listen, that's all I ask. You can disregard it, do whatever you want. And so I'm happy to see you. There's much to be found lying around in this here stalactite cavern. Collector, huh? Sounds interesting. Things on this shelf, are they some of the stuff you found? You mean the fossils? Oh, they're one of the things I collect. Feel free to have a look at them. Around here, you can dig up ancient machines along with human and animal fossils. Notice anything particular on the shelves? They go from oldest on the left to newest on the right. Are you an archaeologist or something, old man? I don't quite see what you're talking about. They just look like a bunch of old bones to me. Faye, what do you think? Let me see. First, there are no human bones up to here. Then, from here on over to the right, something is slightly different, I guess. Yes, from a certain point in time, human fossils suddenly no longer appear. That point is roughly 10,000 years ago. What does that mean? Don't ask me. I don't know for sure. But my guess is there were no humans on this planet before then. At least it appears so. How could that be? What about all that talk of evolution? You mean the theory of evolution, as taught by the ethos, right? You can't trust that. Rather, I believe in the old myths and legends. Legends? Myths? Haven't you heard of this story? They say that humans and God lived together in a paradise in the sky. With God's protection, there was no fear of death, and natural disasters were entirely unknown. Then one day, the humans ate a forbidden fruit, which gave them incredible wisdom. But God drove mankind from the paradise for their sin. Bitter at having been driven out of paradise, humans used the wisdom they had gained to make giants. And with these giants, they planned to challenge God himself. But God poured his wrath down on them. All who defied God were destroyed. But God himself did not escape unharmed. Taking paradise with him, the wounded God buried himself deep beneath the ocean to sleep for eons. Before going to sleep, God used his remaining power to create right-hearted humans to live on this planet. These people are said to be our ancestors. Well, anyway, I'll stop my rambling now. Hell yeah, dude, we're in. We're in this shit. Oh man, let's go. By the way, does this cave have an exit? There's an exit in the excavation site beyond the sand barrier. You can get outside through there. Sand barrier? You mean that huge wall that you can see from your entrance? Yep, that's it. On the other side is an old Ave excavation site. They built the wall when Ave was excavating here to keep the sand from falling in from above. But they've stopped work there now. So how do we open such a huge thing like that? If it's a wall,
You can probably break it down. Hold your horses there, young'uns. No matter how good a gear you have, you'll never break that wall down. It's much too strong. So, let's make a deal.
A deal?
The wall was closed due to the reaction of the sand sensors. Thanks to that, now I can't get through to the other side either. Maybe it happened when you two fell in here. Were you boys fighting up there or something?
You seem to be able to tell everything. Anyway, so what can we do about it?
It's very simple. You just have to turn off the sand sensor switches. Doing that will keep the barrier from closing again. While you two are doing that, I'll open it up.
Right, got it.
The sensors are in 2 places. You should see their flashing red lights. Well, good luck then.
Let's go, Bart.
Oh, before you go, I can share some parts and fuel with you. Just talk to me whenever you need something, right?
Thanks, old man. Well, we'll go and finish our part of the deal then.
Now hurry and shut off the sand sensors. Or do you have something else you want to ask?
Got any parts to sell?
Which one do you want?
For gear use?
First, changing the engine's a good idea.
Okay. Whoa! Tune up? Fuel? Oh, what a cool menu, dude. So I'm putting in this engine and removing my old engine, which will cost me... Oh, no, that's weight. I didn't know it was cooking with this much sauce. Dude, this game has so much sauce. Sandy, it really has an unbelievable amount of sauce, I'll be honest. Holy shit. If it isn't the almighty otaku god. Wow. Welcome. Thank you. What's up, dude? Welcome in, Raiders. How are you? Graced by the presence of the otaku god himself. Welcome in. Hello, welcome to Capralog. I'm in my first playthrough of Xenogears. Having a really good time with it. Taking it one day at a time, 1 hour at a time, 1 minute at a time. Full first playthrough. Over here, I try to capture... Hey, no problem. Welcome in. I hope you're doing well. I'm trying to capture the launch day experience, recapture. So last week we dug into magazines and looked into the history of when this game was announced, the arc of it being maybe brought to the West, maybe not brought to the West. Squaresoft and Electronic Arts announcing a strategic partnership to publish Square games in the West and Electronic Arts games in the East. And Parasite Eve, Xenogears, Brave Fencer Musashi, and Bushido Blade 2 coming out as a result of that in 1998. It's awesome. I hope your night's going well. What were you playing? Tonight? How was your stream? Almighty. Holy. Final Fantasy VI. Nice. I have not played Final Fantasy VI yet. We have done Final Fantasy 1 and 2 here on this channel. Every game I play is chosen randomly through marbles on stream, and every game is a first playthrough. So I'm taking it one day at a time, having a really good time. So we want to tune up fuel. Xenogears is your all-time favorite? Hell yeah. Well, I do want to let you know, as your all-time favorite, don't tell me anything. Don't even tell me the characters on the screen's names. Don't even inch your way towards any sort of anything. Pretty strict on the first playthrough vibes over here. Keeping things in a... Shit goes up and down. That's true. Couldn't have said it better myself. As far as we're concerned over here, yeah, pure launch day LARP. Acting like we ran and picked this game up from the store. I've got the manual up and ready to go here. Taking it all in stride and having a really good time with it. Feel free if you're hanging out. If you got to wind down your night, I understand. Feel free if you want to chill and lurk. Take some photographs. Sending an exclamation point in chat will send a photograph into our Discord where we have an ongoing photo album that is being collected over the course of the entire playthrough. We're here on night 2. I'm shutting off some sand sensors. And I wanted to say, to the dinosaur bones thing, technically, we were told at the beginning of the game that this is Ignis, right? Rhetorical question. Technically, from my understanding, and if I'm wrong, don't correct me, this isn't known to be Earth. It's just a place. So, the whole like dinosaur bones and whatnot and all that kind of stuff. There's more specific circumstances going on than just creationism versus whatever else, right? You know what I'm saying? Versus evolution. There's an additional layer of space shit going on, Just for the people that were like, "Oh boy, here we go, one of these." In this case, I think he's perhaps onto something more than we know. Yo, what's up, Snow? Perhaps this old man is onto something more than we know, but perhaps he's not. Perhaps he is just a crazy, ranting, raving old man. We'll have to find out. Snow, what's good, dude? Slayer. Extra runny eggs. Great to see you. Rome! What's up? Hi, everybody. Welcome to Caprolog. Welcome to a Caprolog the Snowman's Classic. Snow, I feel like you might have been the first person I saw. You've streamed this, right? Right? Or maybe am I thinking about Rome streaming it and you being there? I think the first time I've ever seen this game in motion in my life was your stream. In 2022? Yeah, it must have been. What's good, Urgent Sandwich? Tell him stop lying. Yeah, bro. Stop lying to me, man. When was it? I need a month and a day. Woohoo! Yawning like a machine. How are you feeling? I know you went back into face cam mode. All right. Let me find it. What do you mean this is release date? Right. I mean, the game just came out today. It just came out today, everybody. Welcome into my first playthrough of Xenogears. Before I started streaming it, the game didn't exist. How could you have played it? There we go. We got that out of the way. Welcome in, everybody. I'm Caprolog. I'm a first playthrough streamer with a focus on game history and recreating the launch day spirit of every game we play here on the channel. I like digging into old game magazines and press releases and all that kind of stuff and compiling a lot of release context so that when we go into a brand new game, it feels like it's brand new to the people that are experiencing it. It did exist in Japanese. Yeah, well, you think I'm fucking importing shit, dude? Who the hell do you think I am? We saw it in the magazines. I saw it. We know what we saw. We went ahead and we saw it in the magazine where it was like, don't even try to import this. It won't make a lick of sense. What did they say? The import review, they were like, it's manageable, I guess. But I wouldn't try it. Where is it? It was actually very funny. Hang on. It had to have been like maybe GamePro, maybe? That was doing that at the time, or PSM? Hang on. I streamed it from March to May of 2022. Dude, that might have been like right around the same. That magazine arc was crazy. Xenogears was a footnote, and Chocobo's Mysterious Dungeon was the hot shit. Yeah. You got a problem with that? Chocobo's Dungeon was the hot shit. You know, Chocobo Racing was one of my most excited games I ever got in my life when I got it. Xenogears. Nope, not there. Hang on. Nope, not there. Let's go to August. Nope. Shut the fuck up, Otaku God. Wrong vibes. You want to talk about potential being halted? That chat message did a lot on its own. Xenogears. I gotta find it because it's really funny. We'll have the ambient splashes happening on screen. I don't think I'm gonna find it. I was most excited for a game called Heads, and there's hardly any videos on it, bro. Now I wanna look up Heads. Hang on. Head Extreme Destruction Zone from 1998. That's going on the list. Holy! Look at this cover, dude. Oh my god. Oh man. Oh jeez. Okay, hang on. Let me add that to my backlog. Take the role of an alien headhunter and prepare to be pitched into an intergalactic gladiatorial competition. Battle with 225 of the most unusual opponents you'll ever meet. From a projectile-spitting punk rocker head, one-eyed shepherd head, a heat-seeking sheep thrower. Even little old lady head comes armed with a pretty active set of choppers. Everyone's after the same thing, each other's head. That's what I call a Boris game. This is what I call a game that probably gets pretty insensitive pretty fast. Now that I'm understanding the context and the concept, this is a game where it's like, oh, the punk rocker head, yeah, that's a good one to use in advertising, but I don't know about the other ones. I don't know about all the other ones. I had the cards. Hell yeah. This game was so cool for what it was. It reminds me of like Under the Skin. Remember the Under the Skin Capcom game? One of the all-time greats, not quite 5 stars because it gave me vivid nightmares as a child. Heads game. Yeah, I'm playing this. This is going on the list 100%. This looks fucked up. Looks like Cruelty Squad, man. I had this game but never had a PC that could run it, so I've never played it. Dude, this looks crazy as hell. Thank you for bringing this game to my attention. Thank you. I had the cards, but now were they separate? Were the cards like game cards, or was Heads like a card game that then like a collectible thing that then turned into a game? Look at this one. Look at that UI with the Heads head zipping across the screen sideways. Holy. This is so sick. Oh man. All right. I got to turn on some sand sensors. Snow, great to see you. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome to Capralog, where I am just as, if not more, excited about a game called Heads as I am about anything else. That's how things are over here. They came in a copy of Game Master magazine. Hell yeah. That's so cool, man. All right, we need to go turn on these sand sensors. Right? This is the way. Yeah. There's our dude. Is there a Tails and you gotta like rip the butts off of people? Don't be ridiculous. Can I not get down here? Talk about ridiculous. Man, now I'm just thinking about heads. I'm so happy that my stuff is back to full. I should upgrade my engine though. I didn't do that. Boom, boom. Ah. But yeah, welcome in, folks. Snow, this game rocks, man. It's really cool. It's really cool. Did you guys know that? Unfortunately, I don't hear the robots here. I've been making my own Foley. But John Gemstone was saying that it happened to them too, so that's just how it is. Boom, boom. $103? Whoa! I'm watching this on release day and I'm totally getting a copy from EB Games. That's the spirit. That's the spirit. Making some dinner? Nice, nice. Very, very early on in this stream's history, we were playing going salad mode? Hell yeah. We were playing what's that game called? Ghost Trick, Phantom Detective. And Ezer said this whole stream feels like the excitement that you have when your mom drove you to Toys R Us to pick up a game and you're driving home in the back seat reading the manual as the streetlights like go past. And that's literally what it's all about for me. That is what it's all about. That was me with Smash Bros. 64. I remember Super Smash Bros. 64.
I'm not even getting paid for this crap.
I remember vividly the feeling of unlocking the last character that you can unlock, okay? And running into my backyard, I don't know, 7 years old, and screaming at the top of my lungs, like, yes! In my backyard when I unlocked him, because it took me multiple tries to make it happen. I would get to him to like the new challenger approaches thing, and then I'd lose the fight. And the moment I got it was some of the best catharsis in gaming for me. It was unbelievable. I got Parasite Eve from the mall one night and played it on my portable PS1 in the back seat. Holy, that's awesome. You mean like the PS1 that was like the little clamshell where the screen flipped up? That very pristine white. That whole form factor is so beautiful. Only the rich kids had the PlayStation 1 with the screen. Hey, no rich shaming. Kids are just kids. You worry about the rich parents. Don't worry about the rich kids. Holy shit, I played the shit out of that portable PS1? Hell yeah. That's so sick. I never had one. I had, we had, you know what we had on like a long road trip? We had like maybe like an 8-inch CRT, right? My buddy had the rich parents and I was so jealous. We had like an 8-inch CRT, like really small, that my dad would set on the console in between the two front seats. And we had a AC adapter converter where you could plug in an actual plug into it. And we would use the cigarette lighter in the front of the car and the cigarette lighter in the back of the car to plug in a game system and the TV so that on long drives, my sister and I could play games like when we drove to New York, because it's like it's like a 12-hour drive from where we were. I wasn't rich. Parents just had credit cards. Hey, listen, me too. I get it. We gotta fight this mayfly freaky out thing. Clerks was made with credit cards. Exactly. Get smacked around, you freaky looking thing. All right, so we turned that one on. Now we have to go back to where we started. And the other one is back over here. We got to turn that off and then go back to Old Man Bal. Black and white? Listen. We're doing an exercise. It's all stylistic, brother. It's all style. He just did that. You know how much work it can take to light something black and white? It's a completely different approach. Don't shame the black and white. It's a lot of work to make something black and white. Have you ever seen like the inside of the Addams Family house? In order to get the visuals of the Addams Family house to look the way it needed to look. For TV, the actual interior looked like this. Isn't that cool? The way that the light had to bounce off everything, they couldn't actually make it dark and dreary like an interior of a house. It had to be this bright, vibrant thing so that how it would show up in black and white cameras. Yeah. If you look up, like, even silent film makeup was incredibly just over the top in order to light and properly shadow faces. Like, the amount of blush and stuff that you would need to put on and the type of eyeshadow and everything in order to, you know what I mean? You're going to have to walk me through that one, Urgent Sandwich. I heard they used green makeup. Yeah. That bluish greenish. Yeah. I always thought that was cool. Oh, this is the Broken Rock. Oh, and I can jump up here. Hell yeah. He did the soundtrack for the movie? The Addams Family movie? They had a MC Hammer track? That's crazy. I didn't know that. Oh, man. I gotta go back the other way, go up through that overpass thing, and then get back to here on the upper level. I can't do it from here. I just realized. That's okay. We'll be able to go back, and then we'll tune up, we'll get the new engine, and then we'll do it all from there. We'll be good. I played so much Disney Extreme Skate Adventure on that CRT TV in the back of the car. You guys ever play Disney Extreme Skate Adventure? That's a good game. Yeah, I gotta go back the other way. Through here. It makes me feel bad to fight the little guys. I'll be honest. I think they just mean movement progression. Like knowing that one thing, but then, you know, it's actually on a different verticality. And so the way you have to go is actually over this way and whatever. Or they mean the fuel and armor system. But I haven't really had much of an issue with the fuel and armor system myself. It's pretty lenient, all things considered. From what I've done so far. This is the first time I've ever had to level stuff up on my own. Or tune up the gears on my own. But I don't want to know anything about how that progresses. Oh. 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 L2 and R2 gets you out. Fast. Would you look at that? I was just tapping along to the ambient sounds. Yeah, I was just tapping along. I was just tapping based on the sounds of the water splashing. Yeah. Kind of cool. Alright, and then I go over here, and then I go this way. We'll go and we'll tune up, and then we'll check in on our old man. Oh, I don't need you to tell me to be careful. We'll save. Well, we should tune up first and then save. I'm careful. I've been doing this a while. Let's just say I'm pretty careful. There's still one more above the big boulder. I think you've seen it already. Anything else? Let's get parts to sell. What do you want? Let's do parts for gears. We should probably check character items too. You might have some funny stuff. Top off the fuel. And then... So this is the engine that I have? No. G6. Hell yeah. 2,500 costs me 800 to buy. adds what, 75 weight? Is that what that is? Oh no, I would get 75 from selling the old one. Cool. All right, so we'll get this. Yeah, that's what that is. Armor. Go to the Brigadier. I mean, we don't know if this guy's staying around. Think I'm gonna buy stuff for this guy? This schmuck? Who the hell does he think he is? We only have a truce for a very short amount of time. And then he's out of here. Got any parts to sell? I want stuff for me. Character items. Oh, here we go. HP, EP. Dude, this guy's got more Omega Soul. For 50 a pop. Is this really like, hope you're paying attention? Yeah, bro. Why wouldn't I just get like 100 of these? That's a full heal, dude. Got any parts to sell? Hoobastank? Yeah, we got some Hoobastanks. I can get 79. I don't need to get 79. I'll get 46. How about that? Okay. Now we got more healing than we know what to do with. We got tuned up machines. Phase gear is bossed up. We got a lot here. And then now we got to go up around here. All right, let's see how my 145 on a 1 fuel hit. On a 30 fuel hit. Pretty good, man. Pretty good. That was pretty good. Hang on. Dinner is ready. Okay, actually good timing. Is all of this stuff equipped? Just making sure. I'm assuming it is. Oh, that's why. I was like, why do I not have 2500? I thought I bought the 2500 joint. It's because you then have to, they don't, no free lunch, man. You got to buy it and then tune it up. I have to now go back and tune up what I already tuned up to get myself over the edge of the new equipment. Parts for gears. Tune me up. Beautiful. And you know what? Why not? 6 output, 1200 fuel, 2100, 2500. I've got the 2500, right? That's what I'm using. Yeah. Armor, we have this. Equipped is MS6. Got it. Weapons, no weapons for you. Parts, extra armor +1. I got that. I got those. Leather G-Whip. I can sell that for 500 because he's got the iron one. It's even better. Get rid of that. AC 1250. Not bad. Not bad. All right. So, when I get back, we will go ahead and turn off the other sand sensor and get out of this stalactite cave.